This two probably have the craziest flip you will ever see a match go through. They went from...
So what does your schedule look like on tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow.
Well, I plan on going back to LA, but I drove here, so I don't have like any plans unless we set something up.
Okay.
What are you doing tomorrow?
No one was ready for their catch-up.
So I have a question. When you came on this show, were you looking forward to hanging with them?
I didn't know if I was gonna get a match.
You had a
No,
match?
if you did get a match, was your goal to go out with the match or with the group?
She's over here doing all this stuff. She said when
You won't believe what happened next.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Monet.
Monet, okay. And Monet, how old are you?
I am 29.
29, and what do you do?
I have my degree in mortuary science, and I have been a business owner for 8 years now.
Okay.
With multiple business, including beauty, digital marketing, and mindset coaching.
Okay, nice. What do you like to do for fun?
I love adventurous things, so I love hiking, I love reading, I love writing, journaling. I love going out to eat. Of course, adventurous things like traveling to different countries and states.
Okay, and what do you look for in a man?
When it comes down to a man, I desire, I would say, someone who is just down to earth, free spirit, someone who's genuine, just kind-hearted, and someone who knows his passion in his life.
Okay, what are some of your deal breakers?
I would say someone who's unethical and someone who does not know his purpose and passion in life, because it's like what you're waking up for, you know? Like what are you driven by?
Got it. Okay, all right, girl. So we have not got any pop balloons.
Okay.
I am gonna have you start off with popping 3 balloons.
It is challenging. You guys all look nice tonight. Thank you. How many?
3.
3 is crazy. Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Okay, 2 more. And 1 more. Okay. Let's start over here. Your name and age?
My name's Walter and I'm 32.
So why'd you end up popping his balloon?
Because I had to choose 3 men.
Okay. And you chose him out of all of them. So why him?
Because he's more on the lighter side.
Oh, I can't change that.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Your name and age?
J31.
All right. Why'd you end up popping his?
Because I had to choose 3 men. You're handsome, but just the height.
Golly, come on, bro.
If I didn't have to choose 3 people, I wouldn't have popped.
So what you
it.
want, like 6'4", 6'5"?
Not necessarily, just someone taller than me.
How tall are you though?
With heels.
I think I got you though.
When it came down to him, he had more inches.
Okay. Respect.
But you are handsome.
Appreciate you.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
you, love.
All right.
For sure.
Thank you. All right. Your name and age?
Franzi, 33.
And why'd you end up popping his?
I popped his balloon because I just didn't feel no chemistry when it came down to us.
Okay, let's head on back. We've got 4 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Okay, so when it comes down to a disagreement between your significant other, how do you handle it? How do you deal with your emotions? How do you speak? Like, do you shut down? Do you speak on it? Do you use substance?
Okay, start here. Name and age and answer to your question.
I'm Sammy. I'm 30. So the answer to your question is, first you go to God. God is the center of our relationship. So we refer to what the Bible says first. So about this situation, or about how we can handle it, about how we should talk to each other, about how we should go about resolving the problem. So first we go to God in prayer. If it's that serious, now, there's some things we don't have to do that for, just little disagreements. But if there's something that's really big, then that's something that we should do. So that's how it would start. And things finish in different ways.
Not bad, not bad. Now you.
My name's Jesse. I'm 31. I feel like it's just like every situation is like different. I feel like I'm gonna go off of how you are handling it. Obviously, I feel like I'm not gonna really take disrespect. Well, I don't feel like many people do. So as long as you're not like disrespecting me, I'm gonna try to talk to you. Obviously, communicate with you. And that's really it. I feel like if it's something that we can't talk out, then we're gonna have to walk it out separate ways. That's basically it.
Okay, I have a question for him. So how would you deal with your emotions when you are frustrated?
When I'm frustrated, I try to take a second to like think and before I react, not be impulsive, and that's it. It's all about thinking before you speak, before you react. I think that's key.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, who's next?
Kevin, 33. And I believe the key to any relationship is communication. At the end of the day, we're not going to go to sleep mad at each other. I think that's something that should be resolved because no telling what could happen the next day. And I believe getting everything resolved at the end of the day, regardless if it's you need to take a break, take an hour break, or whatever the key, whatever it may be. To think and resolve, because I know how some people can get when they're in their emotions. They can say things they don't mean, but at the end of the day, we need to come together and talk about it.
Okay.
And over here, name and age and answer to her question.
My name is Kevin. I'm 31 years old. I'm the type of dude that if me and my boo is into it, like I can't take it. So we need to get to a resolution so we can get back to us as soon as possible. So if I'm frustrated, I like to take a time to think and collect my thoughts before I say something that I don't mean first. But after that, we just need to have a conversation and figure out how we can resolve this as soon as possible and get back to doing us, because I don't like any tension with my boo at all. I can't stand it. It drives me crazy.
Okay.
Okay, it is time to pop a balloon. Just go ahead and pop one. Alrighty. So, why'd you end up popping his?
I can really say I just feel like I just popped it for the sake of the skin complexion. Seriously, because I had to choose 3, and I believe you are lighter, but I did like your response. It was great.
All right, appreciate. I like your tattoo too.
I appreciate that.
Thank you. Alrighty, we've got 3 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
So what does a day in the life look like with you? What does your schedule look like on tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow.
Okay, let's start there and come back this way.
Yes.
So tomorrow I'll be catching a flight back home to where I'm from. I do have to go to work. I'm a manager at a warehouse, and then before I go to work, I have to go do an estimate for my business. I run a flooring company. So that's for tomorrow, or do you want to know like my day to day?
Just a day. I wanted to be more immediate, so tomorrow was fine.
Yeah, that's pretty much for tomorrow. So,
okay.
Yeah, traveling tomorrow back home.
Okay, safe travels.
Yeah.
And over here, let's hear from you.
All right, yeah, you. I feel like you was asking me that question. You ain't looking at nobody else.
Okay.
Yeah. So
it may be true.
Yeah, it is. So tomorrow, what I'm gonna be doing? Well, I plan on going back to LA, but I drove here, so I don't have like any plans unless we set something up.
Okay.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Oh my.
I feel like we don't even need to waste no more time. Come on up here. Okay, guys, any questions for each other, or are we ready to match?
Shoot. I mean, I don't really know nothing, like too much about her.
Okay.
Yet. Do you have a problem with a man that has children?
I do not. I have a child. Do you have a child?
Yeah, I have a 7-year-old son.
Okay.
How old is your child?
She will be 6.
Okay. Shoot, where you live?
I live here.
Okay, you live here. So I mean, I've proven that I don't mind traveling. Like what you said you don't mind traveling. You be in LA like often?
I do not be, but I would love to be.
Okay, doing what?
Seeing you. What you
want her to say? I know that. Come on, let me.
Not the chill.
Okay.
Yes, that too. What Arlette said.
Yeah. Okay,
and I do digital creation, so I'm always working wherever I am.
Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm not gonna take too much time. So, okay. So you talking about skin complexion? Now I know that like I'm like I guess not as light as these light brothers, but that's like something that you popped on. So why did you not pop me?
I did not pop you because I felt the energy with you.
Okay. All right. I feel it. Okay. I feel the energy. It's very robust.
Okay.
Guys. I'm gonna ask my final question. Okay. All right. So is it a yes for you for her?
I think so. Yeah.
Why are you questioning it?
Yeah.
So it's a yes.
Yeah. I ain't questioning. I'm like, yeah.
The think is crazy, but okay.
And is it a yes for you for him?
Absolutely.
We got a match.
They went from this to this.
I want to ask Jesse, what was your hesitation when Arlette asked if this is a match?
Since you guys ended up matching, have you guys gone on a date?
So who you want to answer that?
I mean, like Jesse to talk.
I was gonna say, Jesse, you already started.
Nah, so I wanted to go on a date. I feel like maybe she did too. Shortly after the episode, everybody, the contestants, we tried to figure out what we were gonna do for that night. That was my first time in Arizona, so then we went out. We had a little group chat, and we was communicating. Trying to get her to meet up. I don't know where the communication lapsed or something, but she ended up not making it. Did it rub me the wrong way? Not like no, but it's like I just felt like I'm here for the night, and like I'm driving back tomorrow. Like, what up? So no, we didn't have a date, but I think it still could be on the table.
Okay, Monet.
She got to come here though. She got to come to.
Oh, she got to go to LA. Monet, where are you at again? You're in Phoenix. Yeah. Okay. So what happened? He said you didn't make it out with him.
So,
see what I'm saying?
He's right. He's correct about that. I did not. And I did tell him in between the time I was getting ready, changing outfit, wasn't going out in the same outfit I was just on the show with.
Right.
That's one. Two, I personally feel like Jesse didn't want me. Like, it was very robust, but I feel like
that's crazy.
Yes. So
how?
Yeah. Why do you think that Jesse didn't want you?
Because I personally felt more energy between Jesse and the first girl, and after
Who's the first girl again?
I wanted to say Chanel, but I don't know if her name's Chanel. Light skin, she was tall.
Oh, she had contacts.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then
we remember her.
Yes, and after you guys posted the show, I was like, oh, so what I felt was confirmation, because remember I went on after, so I didn't see the energy.
Oh, so you're saying that like she was attractive, but I stand by my reason that I popped for her, because like she had a lot of different additions that she had. So it's like, but I mean. Just because, okay, I don't want to cut you off. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
sorry. Go ahead, Monet. Go ahead.
I want to make sure I'm not making this about her as well. So I want to explain the reason. That was the first reason, and that was like our first introduction. Like, as we were all trying to get up with each other, text, group chat, she came walking over, and her and Jesse was more engaged, and he was more so interested in where the group was going. We were the only people that matched. The way that happens is, you and I need to do something. Like, you need to walk me to my car. So he didn't walk me to my car. So that was like strike one. That's one. Two was, you didn't ask me on a date. Like, we were supposed to get to know each other that night if we are interested in each other. So, and okay, this is the last.
I got my rebuttal on the way.
Okay, this is my last little supper. I wanted. After we walked off and we sat down, all the girls turned around and told me I made the wrong decision. Damn! Everybody was telling me like he wanted her, and then me and Jesse are sitting next to each other, and I'm the one engaging. I felt more engaged with him. Like, oh, where are you from? So how's this? And he wasn't. Like I said, he didn't seem interested in me. He seemed more interested in what the group had going on. He went out with the group. Yes, he checked on me to see where I was at. But after I noticed that, and Jesse, I asked you, did you come on here for love? Yeah. So did you come on here for love?
And we both said we came for the same thing.
Who is we? I said I came here for love. When you told me your answer, and
what did I say my answer was?
No, you said okay. So you said well, I got
a lot of topics to rebuttal about.
Okay, I'm here. Okay, so you said not necessarily. I came here for my business, but if I was to find love, then yeah. Then when you found out that wasn't my real hair, you said, "Can I get my balloon back?" That was another strike.
Wait. When did I say that?
We was walking in. You was like, I like that you got your natural hair.
When did I say that?
We was walking in. You was like, I like that you got your natural hair. I was like, dang, it look good. I did it myself. You was like,
oh yeah, hold on.
Can I get my balloon back?
I feel like it's my turn to speak because you're spinning a lot of the things that happened into your favor, but that's fine.
Yeah, just because we got a lot of questions. Yeah, but we're gonna let you rebuttal. Okay. And then I'm gonna go in with the questions. But wait, hold on. Monet, are you finished before we switch to Jesse?
It's just the finishing touch. So that
Okay.
I just wanted to
The
say
finishing
those.
touch.
No, that was just the reasons to answer your question on why I felt he wasn't interested. It was just I just named all the strikes. It was just
Okay.
that, and then he was just more into my body. Like you know, my behind was nice, and you know, we was in the back, and you was like, I feel like your behind can poke out a little bit more. I want to see, but you want to spend the night over my house. Like it was just too much.
Wait, what? What the heck?
Okay, so
Hold on,
that's
hey, hold on.
Okay. Go ahead, Jesse. Go ahead and list everything you want to list.
Hold on, let's get this thing straight, because now what she's trying to do is make a moment out of this.
No, it's true.
Hold on.
Okay.
We got a lot to cover now.
Go ahead.
So the first thing she said, she watched the video and she thought I was attracted to I was attracted to the first girl. I'm allowed to be attracted to women, you know. Secondly, you said that, what'd you say? You said so much. You said that the girls, when you sat down, they said that you made the wrong choice. Okay, that's fine. You know, that has nothing to do. That's their opinion. Whatever. As far as like being into, you know, like we weren't supposed to be talking. We were sitting down. You know, like me and you were talking frequently throughout the thing, but we're trying to be quiet for the filming, rest of it to be filmed. Okay. Then after that, you said I was worried about the group. Yes, I thought that like it would be a fun thing to go as a group, and have a good night with you two as a group setting out, and that could still be like a date as well. You know what I'm saying? The one-on-one, like, yeah, we could still do the one-on-one if you would have came out and things could have led to the next day, like you asked me when it was recording about what am I doing tomorrow. But the only thing I had to do the next day was go hit the road again. So with that being said, I ran to the restroom to pee. When I came back, you weren't there. You were gone. So you can't say I didn't walk you. I walk you to your car? That's why I'm saying you're spinning a few things here. Then you talking about the reason I like on the show. Like, am I like I do music. That's what I do. That's my passion. That's my love. Like I'm more focused on that. Obviously, she has a great platform. I am a single man that is open to that. So it's like, yeah, I think that it's a great platform. And if I find love, yeah, I think that would be amazing. I think the possibilities are high. I've seen the women that they vet to get on the show. So that. Sorry, I'm just trying to cover all of the things that she said. Then talking about the whole stay the night your place. Yeah, I made jokes and stuff talking about, because there was a big fight in Arizona that night. I was like, man, these Airbnbs, these things are $300, $400 a night. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm have to drive back tonight or whatever. Yeah, I made my comment like that. Like, did I really want to stay at a stranger's house? No. Obviously, we were a stranger. So then talk about your body. Yes, I made comments about how you have a nice figure. I don't see anything wrong with that. I think that proves your statement wrong, that I'm not interested in you. That's a part of you. Yeah, I think you're beautiful too. Anyways, as far as the hair thing too that you mentioned, I was just talking to you, and you could tell, like, if you could read the room, that wasn't that big of a deal to me. You know, I already matched with you. Like, I was joking when I said, "Oh, can I get my loom back?" We both laughed about it. I thought that it was funny. And I'm not sure if I covered everything, but I feel confident in my replies to everything that she said. But if that I did make you feel that way, and clearly I did, I stand on taking accountability, and I do apologize if that's the way that it was read. But but I just had to clear that up because I didn't want things to be spread whenever people watch this, because it's like, come on, don't paint me out to be like that.
So Jesse, you said, obviously, you know, you're a musician. We all know that. But my question is, your intentions when you applied on the show, was it to make yourself, you know, gain followers and people know who you are? Or was your first thing finding someone? Because when you said that right now, it sounded like you came on to promote yourself.
I can clear that up. It's kind of like, I'm firstly it's like a fan of the show. You know what I'm saying? It's like being a fan of like what's the word? I mean, like the game show or something. It's like, and there's a prize at the end. Like so that's for me. That's why I love the platform. I support black businesses. I'm half black. I'm black. I say I'm black. Whatever. Anyway, so I support it. You know what I'm saying? So from that stance, so I took it very serious whenever BM was like, yo, if you're just here for followers, you know, no, like that's when I say the platform is because I'm a fan of it, you know. So yeah, so that hopefully that clears that up. That wasn't the, you know,
awkward. Okay. And now to kind of go back to what Monet had said, why didn't you ask her on a date? Why were you so focused on going out with people when you did end up matching?
Well, I mean, it was already very, very late that night, and also like she's saying that that's all that I was focused on, but like that's what she was. I was asking what she's about to do, and she was like, "Well, we're in the group chat. Da, 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 I gotta go change," and everybody was like, "We're about to go out," and I was like, "Okay," because I'm not from there, so it's like I knew that once I was gonna be with her, like as a group, but it's like I'm an adult. We could split off, go to another spot. You know what I'm saying? Hookah, wherever. So that's how my mind was thinking. I'm going with the flow, obviously, because I'm only there for a short amount of time.
Right.
Had to leave the next day. So that's kind of just how I was thinking.
So Monet, with you actually being from Phoenix, like you live here, did you think like that was a point where you could have been like, hey, like there are places that are open late that we could go to? Like, did you mention that to him?
I never did, because the way it was brought to my attention as soon as we stepped out, I want to say Jade or Chanel, the girl who I say he's interested, she came and walked over and would say, "So what you guys doing?" That's why while me and Jesse were talking, and Jesse said, "Well, what y'all on?" She was like, "Well, we have a group chat." She said, "It's all girls." We left. I feel like you were more interested in hanging out. Whether or not we were supposed to go to whatever Shanae's was after, that's okay. How about we go together? How about I get to know you? Like, you didn't call me, you didn't text me. When you did call and text, that's when you guys were already there. The way I expect my man to be, as if I'm matching with someone, forget everybody else. We match. I'm trying to get to know you. It's not even about nobody else. I'm trying to get to know you. And that's how I expected my man. And it's because I came on this show for love. So when somebody is intentional with you, someone who really is getting to know you and want to know you and pursue you and learn and grow, if this is our only time we have together, why are we sharing it with other people? And that's just how I feel. So I'm not saying how you felt or how you moved was wrong. I honor that. I respect that. It's just not my type. That's just not my type. I like a man. I like a man who's all for me. And I'm not saying it's compared to no other group or no other woman, but the men that are interested in me, they show that interest. And I would say that I was more into you than you were into me, until I saw the actions behind it and it all made sense, because why you came on here. So I personally feel if you came on here for love and then like your business, then I would have felt that. But I do feel like you came for business, and if I could find love, then it's gonna be love.
I never came for business.
Well, you said, because you know what you do.
I never told you business. I never told you.
Okay. Well, maybe.
But once again, if that's how you feel, I mean, I think it's kind of like, I feel like it's kind of skewed, because I remember when we were talking and Chanel came up, and it's kind of crazy how you could say that you thought I was into her whenever us as a group, me and you, remember she was talking to us, she said she actually wanted the guy that was in the pink, the first guy that was in the lineup. And what did I do? She said she was nervous. Don't. I went over there to him to put him on to her. So, and they started talking. So I don't see how that can mean that I'm on like, yeah, it's okay. Things are getting spent, like, but it's fine though. Because like I could see how, well, no, I could kind of see how you're saying that, like, I wasn't into you as like with the whole like trying to be one-on-one thing and stuff like that. But it's like, I think that's like a very minuscule thing. I feel like we still could have had a great time, and I feel like that, and talking about, and like I said, I've already tried to clear that up. I'm a fan of the show. I thought it was exciting to be on it, experience it. And, I don't see the super correlation of how a dating show could blow me up as I didn't sing. I touched on that part a little bit. I was really on there looking for a potential, companionship of some sort, whether you call it love or whatever.
Okay, I respect that. So I wanted to say something about what you just stated. After watching the show and seeing the way you were engaging, you even used the same type of wording that you used with me. Like, I feel like you was talking, I feel like that was for me. You used that same thing. So I'm not saying this to you.
What do you mean?
You said the same thing to the first girl. You said the same thing to the first girl. Like, I felt like you were talking to me. And you said that same line when it came to me. And I wasn't the only one that felt that. After I saw that, I'm not going to even lie, Arlette, I was quite embarrassed. I was like, I wish I would have saw this, because had I known that you were moving in that way of flirtatious, I understand, Jesse. I understand.
Why can't I flirt? Why can't I flirt?
Why can't I talk? When you talk, I listen.
All right, we'll let you go, Monet. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's not about flirting, but after I saw how you behaved throughout the entire show, the snippet when I was there, I personally think you were more mellow. But when I see the other clips, you stepping out, you making yourself known. I don't like my man loud, and you were very loud. Like, and there's nothing wrong with that, but
I was not loud.
Loud as attention. That's what I mean. Like, you.
Okay.
And there's nothing wrong. I'm just saying what my preference is. So when I went off that, maybe I did go based off looks. Our lineup compared to that lineup, yes, you were very attractive. You was the best looking man. You were well put. I like how you flirt. I'm a big flirt. Like everybody said, the energy that they felt, that we felt, maybe it was sexual. And I got that after hearing the remarks, after hearing what you was doing, after seeing how you just wasn't interested, but interested in my physical. And that's fine. And that's how I would end it.
So now my question for you guys. So after everyone went out, that's the end of that night. So the next day there was no communication, nothing. That was it. She didn't come out, and then you guys didn't talk again.
Well, no. I mean, I think like I shot her like a message when I was on the way back, because it was like a 6-hour drive back to LA. So I shot her a message, and I think she texted me back. It was just like, and then since I got back, yeah, it's been really busy and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, like I personally was kind of like really turned off to the fact that she didn't, come out. So I feel like it was a lack of communication, and then now I'm seeing the things that the way she feels. I can see through her lens, because I like to try to put myself in other people's shoes. So I respect it. I'm not gonna argue with it. But yeah, I mean, to answer your question, sorry. Yeah, I texted her. She texted me back. But the communication hasn't been like amazing.
Okay. And I'm guessing, Monet, because that's after you saw the show, you were kind of like, I'm not replying. Is that what it was?
No, I did. I responded. He texted back the next day and let me know that he was just hitting the road. And I told him safe travels. Let me know when you make it. I think I said that, but I didn't get a response back. I did get a response back from Jesse when our episode dropped. And I was like, oh, okay. And I feel like we could have communicated better, but then I also felt like I'm not going to force it. Like seeing things, it's just like he have a lot going on as well in his life and where he's focused on, and I'm not the type to chase after a man that I just don't feel like is interested.
Oh man. All right.
Yeah, well, I mean, I felt like she wasn't interested, that night. So it's kind of just like, maybe she was right about the energy. Maybe it was.
It was robust. It was based off that. And then I feel like when it comes down to me dating, I like a leader. Like I feel like you weren't leading me.
How was I not leading?
Because you didn't.
We spent 10 minutes in the back afterwards. Everybody was just trying to find like something to do. Like I really, hey, listen, you can call me. I know I might get cooked for this. People in the but like y'all. I don't see anything wrong. If I could go back, I wouldn't change a thing. Like I would still try to go out. Like I had a great time. I think we would have had a great time too. Like I don't see they came up to us asking me like, yo, what y'all about to do? Like I think that's normal. Like I watch dating shows. Like I feel like we could have split off and got, had our little date, little nightcap thing.
It could have been said too, and it could have been put Monet first because Monet's the match. Then the group. Like I don't care about that.
I was messaging you though. I was texting you though. I was trying to figure out when you were coming. You said leaving in 20 minutes. You didn't. You were. Then it was an hour goes by. Before she left, she said she was going home. She said she was going to change. And then like we both have the messages. Like I mean, I wish I could go back and like it was just like understood that we were about to meet up like as a group. But obviously we just matched. Like I feel like it doesn't. Maybe it needs to be spoken. Maybe I do need to work on my leadership skills. I don't know.
No, or maybe I'm not sure if you watch like the catch ups or anything. But I don't think I ever heard anyone do a catch up like, oh yeah, we went out with the group. Like I didn't come here to hang out. I can hang out.
But it also was very late.
I don't care. You know how many things are open? You could have communicated that. You never used that for an excuse. If it was very late, how was something open for us to go as a group? How was something?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It was the only thing that was left to do was to go out.
We could have ate. It was still restaurants open.
That's what I mean. Like there was a miscommunication. Like
I think about it. Everybody talked about going out. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so Jesse, so I have a question. When you came on this show, were you looking forward to hanging with them? Like,
well, I didn't know if I was gonna get a match.
You had a match.
If you did get a match, was your goal to go out with the match or with the group?
She's over here doing all this stuff. She said when you came on the show, were you looking forward to hanging with them? That's all she said.
Yeah, like the group or your match. If you match, that's what she means.
Oh, like, I thought she said like hanging with them, your match. Okay. I mean, obviously, I was like, if I got a match, I was just gonna obviously want to hang out with the match. But the way that the things happened naturally afterwards, 10 minutes afterwards, was us talking. People interrupted and said, yo, what y'all doing? And it just naturally happened to us going out. I can't say like that's just what happened. And I just don't understand how it's not understood, but like that's what happened.
And then, and also I got an email late at night about 12:51
Email?
From someone that was at Pop the Balloon. Maybe she was backstage. It was a friend back there. She emailed me and let me know how you was just very flirtatious with her. And
man, this is fake, bro. It's fake news.
It was your friend, Monet?
No, it was someone brought a +1. And that was the girl who they was already.
Oh no, me and the girl. Oh my God, no. Me and this girl got into an argument. A girl that was brought and that was sitting there. Cause she just like every dude, everything that kept going on, like while it was being filmed, she just kept making comments and stuff. And then the same girl that I was sitting beside, now y'all were friends. Whenever we were talking and me and her got into the exchange, you was on my side being like, hey, when no girl was tripping. So what you talking about?
I don't know. I didn't talk to no girls. I want to keep got with no girls.
But I know the girl that you talking about.
Oh, I don't know. That's the thing. When I saw the email, I was just like,
if it was the +1, there was only one +1,
okay,
and that girl. Well, I'm not a mean person, but I don't want to call that girl a name. But she was not an attractive girl.
Oh! Well, she
was the one that wasn't on the dating show. She can't find love. Clearly, she was the +1.
Sorry.
All right.
She was salty.
Okay, well, I just wanted to mention that, and I just wanted to make sure I mentioned everything on why it was a lack of communication on my end, and I wouldn't necessarily say it was a lack of communication, but more of an awareness of it's not for me. It's just not for me.
So just to kind of like wrap this up, any final thoughts, any final words, anything you want to say that you didn't get a chance to say, anything at all?
Hey, I just I wish you the best. You know, it's just a miscommunication. I feel like there's a lot of third parties coming in on this, like talking about sat down, the girl saying wrong choice, thing talking about you getting an email. It's a lot of different things, and I have no idea where that came from. And yeah, but it's fine if you feel the way you feel. Like I said, I wish you the best, and yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Any final words?
Yes, final words for me. I want to ask Jesse, what was your hesitation when Arlette asked if this is a match? Why were you hesitant? Because I actually saw the video and I was like, the old me would have popped off the strength that he was hesitant. And then when I saw how he was behaving, I was even more sad about myself. But it's okay.
Look, the reason I was hesitant, I feel like it is because things did happen quickly. I wanted to know more. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted before I knew that was gonna come to this. I was like, I get a match. I'm gonna have to do the follow. Is that like I don't know if we were. So that's why I was asking questions. That's why I was like, I feel like that's a normal thing. Like before you take a step in any relationship towards anything, you need to know. And I didn't know. Nothing against you. That's just how I am. That's why I kept being like trying to just ask you the 4 questions I asked or whatever questions. And then when she asked me, I was like, because I was just processing it. That's just it. You know, that's it.
No, I understand everything.
Yeah, boy.
This matchup had everything: chemistry, flirting, tension, drama, confusion, third-party whispers, and more. She picked him confidently, but their catch-up went from jokes taken the wrong way to accusations of liking someone else and miscommunication. This story went from sweet to chaotic real quick. But here is the real question. Was he really being disrespectful, or was she overthinking it? Was she right for walking away, or he was just not good at explaining himself?